Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ali Hida. I serve as the fund development lead at Mass National. I've been in this specific role for 1 year, and I have been with Mass National for a little more than 2 years now. That I was facing within my role at Mass National as fund development lead is taking a lot of the theoretical learning and education and training that I got, um, throughout my career as a fund development person and applying it to my role specifically here at Mass National, as well as coming together with a comprehensive plan that doesn't just include fund development staff, but the entire organization as a whole. How do we, as an organization, uh, become more adverse and overcome adversity when it comes to the waves of fund development and raising money? The digital fundraising session. This fundraising session covered, or this consulting session covered, a lot that has to do with best practices when it comes to digital fundraising, because Mass National is doesn't have necessarily a specific office or a specific place of worship that we're raising money for. A lot of what we're raising for is going to be through digital. And so learning about the best practices when it comes to digital, how to use ads, how to use influencers in order to gain support for the organization, especially from someone like Nadeem, who's been, a fund development professional for a really long time. His insights really helped us put together a digital presence plan. It really affected our team positively, I would say, on a number of bases. Number one is, how do we think about fundraising not as reactionary, but as something that is planned year to year? Definitely helped us come up with a strategic plan for our development. How do we put together a fundraising calendar, for example, was something that we learned, and really raising money, not as a reactionary thing, but rather as something that we're doing intentionally, and something that we're setting up for months and months in advance. Particularly, I think Nadeem has a real gift in understanding the organization, knowing the organization, and really understanding the pain points that an organization like Mass National might have, and not just giving us advice that is general, but rather look specifically at the applied use case of the advice that he's giving. So just going through, for example, Mass National campaigns and helping us set up those campaigns in a way that helps us gain more support. In that specific campaign. And so for us, one of the most valuable things that I got was how do you take a lot of theory and actually apply it into your day-to-day processes and into your day-to-day activities and duties. We definitely recommend Oak Tree. Oak Tree is one of those institutes that really puts the organization first, and that's clear in the way that it is organized, in the way that they proactively and professionally take care of their clients. They take the time to not only understand the organization really well, but also come up with comprehensive plans and follow through after the trainings. You'll find that a lot of the times, some institutions, some consulting firms will come and help you come up with a plan. But I think what stands out for me the most with Oak Tree is that they actually follow up and make sure that they served the client to their expectations, and continued support after the consultation. That's one thing that really stood out to me from using Oak Tree as a firm to partner with.